Hello, beautiful souls. I am Awakened Soul, and we will be charting gold. Okay, usually, if you know my style of charting, you know that I usually start on the monthly chart, but due to the history of gold, there's a lot of history. We're actually going to start on the 3 month. Okay, so no expectations, no emotions, and let's see where gold is headed. So I've been using the fib channels a lot. So let's start off with the fib channels. So I'm just gonna one touch, two touch, right? This is major resistance, and just bring it down where it makes sense to me. This makes sense because it bounced from here. Okay. And now, just like I did a resistance trend line, I'm gonna do a support. So I'm gonna do one touch, two touches, and to the high. And the reason I do the fib channel is just to give me a nice, sorry, where is it? There it is. It's just to give me nice trend lines, right? I'm going to turn on my 1226 EMAs, right? Because we want to understand the flow. So now that I have my fib channel, I'm just going to highlight the trend lines again that makes sense to me. One touch, two touch, that makes sense to me. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it in white. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this trend line here, right? And I want to keep the trend lines close to price action. I'm just going to highlight some, the ones above and below price action. That's it. The rest are irrelevant right now, so I'm going to delete everything. Okay, so this is my 3 months. Okay, so just looking at it, what do you see? Like a cup and handle, right? Right off the bat. Could be a possibility, cup and handle, inverted H. But just looking at it, this looks like a megaphone, like a sort of flag right here, right? Something's going on here. This consolidation phase. Okay, so now that I'm done with the 3 months, I'm gonna go and start on my monthly. So on my monthly time frame, I am gonna, price action is here. Understand Forex master patterns. Understand this is a contraction phase. And just like we saw a cup and handle, what is this sideways movement doing? Or what pattern can we find here on our monthly? So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on the higher high, lower low indicator, best indicator out there, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and use, I don't want to see so many. I'm going to, let's do a 9. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Again, if you're not following me on social media, please follow me. I am Awakened Soul _369. I am the Queen of Charts. And I called this move 12 hours ago the gold pump. So it's really cool. I'm really good at it. But anyway, I gotta cheer myself on. We all know how hard technical analysis is. So just like we've started, what are we going to do? We're going to set our range, right? This is our high. How do we set our range? Like I've taught you before, we're going to look at the previous candle and we're going to set your highs. We're going to set your lows just using the previous candle. Okay, so just using that previous candle. And once you have your range, let's set your trend lines, right? Disregard the white trend line. The white trend lines is just a visual for me. So we're going to do one touch, two touches here. This is monthly. What else do I see? Again, this is a contraction phase, this whole area. So one touch, two touch. This trend line is irrelevant, obviously. So we're going to go here, one touch, two touches. Concentrate on price action, guys. Only on price action. So I'm just trying to figure out what pattern, what do we see? I mean, off the bat right here, what do you see? I see a megaphone, don't you? Look at this. So it's important to understand your Forex master patterns because this is a megaphone. It could be a megaphone. So how does the megaphone work? Google it. But no, for real. Give me a second. I always Google it because I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the fifth touch, it's going to come and then bounce up. Okay. And what is your measure move? It could be the flagpole. It's a big flagpole. Right? I don't think it's that, but it could be this, like this trend line. Okay. Another measure move is from wave 1 to the bottom. Let me take them. This is your measure move right here. Okay, so we break, see? Beautiful. So what I'm going to do just based on this, I am going to highlight this point. This point. Big possibilities. And this is why it's so important to start on your monthly, because we trade with the flow. You need to understand what your higher time frames are doing before you come in and start taking trades. So this is a megaphone in my perspective on the monthly. And if this is the case, we have a measure move to this major resistance trend line. We have two major resistance trend lines, right? Level to level. And remember we said a cup. How do you get the measure move of a cup? This will be your neckline, right? This is your cup. And this is an educational YouTube channel where I'm teaching you how to analyze the charts. I'm not just giving you the plays or where I think. Look at that. If this is the cup and this breaks, right? It's all the way high up. It's too high right now. I'm going to concentrate on what I'm seeing more than anything. Just going to let it be right there. Okay, so now that I have this, sorry, I have to switch colors because monthlies are red. Beautiful. So it's like a cup and handle, megaphone, measure, move. Okay, we have our range, we have trend lines. Now let's go into our weekly time frame. On our weekly time frame, what am I seeing? What do you see? Okay, so what you want to do on your weekly time frame, same process as setting your range first, right? How do you set your range? Just using the previous candle. This is your high for the week. Weeklies are orange. This is your low. What else are we seeing? Just focusing. We could pull out our PLC here, and I hope you can hear me clear and loud. I've been working on my microphone, on my voice, because I don't speak that loud. But look at your PLC, right? It's holding, price action's holding support on PLC. Okay. Look at your trend. Our trend is up, right? Because price action's above your 1226 EMAs. So what do we see again? One touch, two touches. Just do some trend lines. One touch, two touch. So it's definitely gonna move. I mean, this could be a head and shoulders. Don't just off the bat, right? No expectations, no emotions. We just see what we see. We call what we see. That's the beauty about technical analysis. That if this plays out and we find rejection here, right, we have to be prepared for this possible measure move here to the downside. Big possibility there, okay? Huge possibility. My weeklies are orange, so I'm going to chart that as an orange. I'm going to delete this. So it's something for you to be aware of. Okay, now we move on to our daily time frame. What do we see? What are the what is price action doing? Our trend is about to, are they crossing? Let's see, they're kissing, guys. 1226 EMAs. So we could have a possible cross to the upside right now. Price action is technically bearish on the daytime. So same process, range is right here. This is your high. This is your low. Okay, is there any trend lines? I would be, not right now. It's too crowded here. But obviously the trend is down. Let's go to our 4 hours. So in my 4 hours, right? This is 4 hours are green. This is going to be major support. Okay. It could be definitely a falling wedge, as you can see. Beautiful reversal that I called. But I am long right now. Now the only concern is I have that weekly possible head and shoulders that I just realized today. I didn't see that till now. And again, that's why it's beautiful, because if we get rejected here, it could just easily roll over. This will be our major support here. So if we break this, we understand that this head and shoulders will be in play all the way to 1724. Okay. But for now, play what you see. We see a possible falling wedge. Falling wedges break to the upside. Where is your range, right? Just like we said, trend lines. Never connect a trend line on a live candle. So we could technically do this, right? Because this is a closed candle. So this is going to be my low. This is going to be my high, right? Let's move into the 1 hour. So a falling wedge, there's something about this low. So this is why I use the higher high, lower low indicator, because it marks strong bottoms, strong highs. So that's why I moved this trend line. I had it here, but once I move to my 1 hour, it's marking those as stronger supports. So that's why I moved my trend line here, and it gives me a more clear falling wedge. So falling wedge measure move. Let's go ahead and do that. Where is it? Right here. Price range. So it's usually from bottom to high. So if it breaks to the upside, we could have a reaction right here on this weekly trend line. See the confluence? So beautiful. This is why I love TA, right? So this would be my measured move right here. So I would expect it to touch that, react on that weekly resistance trend line right now. Once, yep, it's still moving. Beautiful. What else do I see? Let's look at our divergence, right? I know I had some bullish divergence yesterday, and just for you to visualize it really quick, price action was coming down. Okay, and RSI was moving up. And like I said, and if you're not following me, I shared this last night on my Discord. Follow me on my Discord. It's beautiful. It's TA. It's amazing. It's taking forever. Here you go, the bullish divergence. Oh, well, the play was gone already. But anyways, let's go back to TA. And I do have a course, guys. It's on my Twitter. It's pinned to my Twitter, and here too on my YouTube. On the front page of my channel, on the top right side, you'll see all my links to my Discord and whatnot. So that'll be my measured move right now. And as you can see, the 12 and 26 EMAs have flipped bullish. So I will keep my longs till they flip bearish. As I do expect a bullish trend. Well, it's not expectations, as I see a bullish trend happening. Okay, so how high could this go? Like I said, it all depends on this reaction. So once we hit here, if we don't cross, right, it could continue up, or it's going to hit here and come back down. So always play level to level, no expectations, no emotions. But of course, if we cross this weekly trend line, major weekly trend line there, we could see gold flying. And when I mean flying, I mean we could see gold going all the way. Where are my previous targets? So my first target would be this white trend line, resistance trend line. And I hope I'm not losing you, but everything happens level to level, right? This is my next trend line. So if we are able to cross that monthly trend line, right, hold support. I mean, we're talking of a possible 2184 target. There will be a 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches, and we will have to wait to see how the price action reacts there. Of course, if it crosses, we could continue up. There's nothing stopping it, right? And we just have to play level to level, or it could get rejected, and this could be the high of gold, and then we just continue to the downside. Okay, I hope you learned something. I hope you see my vision, and if not, like I said, I do have a course. Learn. No one's gonna fish for you. You gotta learn how to fish for yourself, and that's what I'm here for, to teach you my skills, for you to visualize what I see. Okay, so if I'm looking for to enter right now, right, I have my range. I'm gonna go into my 1 hour. It's consolidating. I'm gonna go to my 30 minutes, 15 minutes. And if you find your chart to be super wicky like this, use the line chart. The line chart helps me a lot. The line chart helps me setting some trend lines. So we're in my 15-minute, right? This is going to be a nice 15-minute trend line. Just looking at it, it could be a rejection here. And if we don't hold support here, right, to go to the upside, it could definitely rotate to the downside, right? So this will be major, because this could be an M, right? It could be another rejection and come down to the downside. So I hope you see what I see. I hope you learn more than anything. Just wait for it. Be patient. Understand the flow of the market. Understand that you're in a bullish 4 hour. Understand that you are in a bullish 1 hour. So just play what you see. There's no reason to short right now till major support is broken. What I mean is, if this happens to be a M, this trend line breaks, I would want this support to break right here, and then I'll consider a short. Okay, this is the support that I'm looking for a possible, because it would be a trend line, it would be support, and my 1226 EMAs most likely will be flipped. I like to use the 7-minute too, because this also could be a beautiful flag here, a bullish flag. Right after a trend, what's going to happen? Consolidation. So even if it breaks here, and this is why it's important to learn TA, because you need to know all the rules of the game. Let me see. okay, because this could break and keep doing this and then move to the upside, right? So not only do you need a trend line to break, because I'm all about trend lines, you need your support to break. Now, if this support breaks, this is invalidated, correct? If this support breaks, then we're coming down. All right, guys, so I hope you learned something and how to take a long, because so if we hold again support here, it could just continue to the upside. Big possibility. So watch this, set some alarms here. This is going to be your range for today, and enjoy the game. Thank you so much. Love you guys.